Yo guys, it's Max. I'm back. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading recently. I've just been really busy in real life, doing some stuff. But I've also, by the way, got Dark Matter. I will be showing that in a new video in Cold War. But speaking of Cold War, I am making this video to talk about problems with Cold War. Now, I have got a big ass list that I want to cover because I do love the game, but at the same time, it's making it really hard for me to play it since there's so many problems with it, but which, by the way, 99% of people do not know about. So yeah, I just want to give my raw opinion on this and just talk about it because nobody in the YouTube scene has talked about it. Even the big zombies YouTubers out there, like, nobody talks about these problems. And that's probably why most zombies YouTubers don't want to play Cold War, because these problems are just there and nobody talks about it, and it just makes the game dog shit. So I just want to cover all of that. Now let me cover the first problem with Cold War, which everybody, I'm pretty sure, kinda like, but mostly do not like, which is the point system. Two words for me: horsewank. Nobody, I don't understand the point system. Like, I get that they've done like, oh, you get a headshot kill, it's 115 points. If you get a normal kill, it's 90 points. But the thing is, it was more fun back in the day, right, when you used to 3-type the zombie and then knife them, and then it would have that nice feeling of, oh, we're getting more points that way. And I know it's not that much of a big deal now, but I know back in the day that's what made the game exciting. Like, I know it's a small detail and all, but those couple of points that we used to get just from like the 3-tapping the zombies could have been the difference between buying a perk or buying a door or anything throughout the map. And just to take that away and be like, oh no, you have to get an entire kill just to get those points, it feels shit really, because like, for example, you have one last zombie left throughout the map and you're there like, oh, I just need 20 more points to open up my last door and now I can pack a punch and do all of this. But those 20 points throughout the game, which makes the whole difference, and I know it's not that much of a big deal, or you can just kill the last zombie, it's fine, but what if you were doing like the Easter egg or something like that and you just needed to open up that last door with 20 points? You can't just go up to a zombie and 2-tap it with your pistol anymore. Like, that's not the case. You have to get that entire kill, and obviously most people are going to go for the headshot, which is 115 points, but you guys get what I mean. It's not the same anymore. It's not the same old, we have to be calculated on how many points we get. It's just kill the zombie and we get this amount of points. But yeah, I know it's not much of a big deal with the point system, but it's just a case of don't fix what is not broken type of thing. I just want to cover it for the community because I know the majority of people don't like it. Second thing I want to cover, oh, and this one, oh, I am passionate about this one, best believe, is the fucking playing multiplayer to get an exclusive gun. For example, the Street Sweeper, one of the best guns in zombies at the moment. Here's the thing, Treyarch, as a zombies fan and as a zombies player myself, I fucking hate multiplayer, and I know the majority of zombies community does as well. We just simply do not want to play multiplayer, and this scumbag of a company just forces you into multiplayer. They're like, oh no, if we just tell them that they can get this exclusive weapon, but all they have to do is play multiplayer, so as soon as they try out multiplayer they're gonna like it. No, motherfucker, no, we don't like it. We do not like multiplayer. Stop making us play multiplayer to get exclusive guns. It's not fair on the zombies community. We just simply, some of us just simply do not want to play. We do not get joy out of it. Treyarch is so like tunnel vision. They're like, as soon as they play multiplayer and they try it out, I'm sure everybody is gonna get into multiplayer as well. That is just so not the case. If we want a weapon, why can't it be as a challenge in zombies itself? Did you maybe consider that some of us just don't like multiplayer at all? Like, we hate it, especially me. I fucking hate multiplayer. I don't want to play against some sweaty tryhard that just bangs out multiplayer every single day of the week, 24/8, not even 24/7. Like, honestly, I can hear the sweat dripping down their arse crack when they play multiplayer, and I just cannot be arsed. It's so annoying every time I hop into a multiplayer game, and it's not even a case of me being dog shit at multiplayer. it's just, even if I get good, I know for a fact there's gonna be people that just sweat the game mode out every single time. They're just basically shoving it down our throats, like they are forcing us to play multiplayer. They're basically there, they're like, hey, look at this new weapon that we've just released. It's exclusive. You wanna have it? Guess fucking what, you have to go through pain and suffering in multiplayer and go against try-hard sweaty crackheads that play it 24/7 every single day. So yeah, sorry, you want the Street Sweeper, you're gonna have to get 3 kills without dying on 15 different matches as well. You can't just get the 3 kills without dying and then leave. You have to go through the pain and suffering that entire game. What is the point of that? Why do we have to do that? Why can't it just be a challenge in zombies? It's as simple as this, Treyarch. We don't want to play multiplayer to get an exclusive gun. Stop shoving it down our throats in hopes that we'll get into multiplayer as well. So yeah, I really want to get into that as well. I just want to cover that problem because I know for a fact, not even YouTubers, not even zombies YouTubers like that shit, for the fact that we have to hop into a multiplayer game, go through hell, go through sweaty arse cracks just to get that weapon. I don't want to do that. Do you know the pain I went through just to get the Street Sweeper? I'm already just like getting PTSD from thinking about the amount of fucking effort I put in just to get the Street Sweeper unlocked. For me, for someone who's dog shit in multiplayer, you have no idea how hard that was and how frustrating that was to get. If anything, it made me hate multiplayer even more, just doing that shit. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna go much more into that. You guys get the idea. Like, Treyarch, get into your thick skull. We do not want to play multiplayer to get an exclusive weapon. Simple as that. Now, number 3 with the problems with Cold War is, of course, not being able to see people's combat records like you used to be able to in Black Ops 3. Do you know how you used to, you know, go on people's combat records and see what their highest round is? Now, I know this is like a really minority problem, but for me, as a competitive guy, I used to go on other people's combat records and be like, oh, this guy has got this high round, oh, I bet I can beat that. It puts some competitiveness into zombies. Like, there's no competition at all at the moment, but when you see, for example, someone has a higher round than you, and you look at it, for someone like me, I go onto their combat records and look at it and be like, do you know what, I'm gonna get a high round in this game, I'm gonna get higher than this guy, I'm gonna get, oh, his highest round is round 60 or 70, which by the way is dog shit. I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna hop into a game and get round 80 as well, so I'm gonna be better than this guy. It puts competition into the game, basically. It's again a case of you do not need to take that away. It does not need to be taken away. Like nowadays, you go into Cold War, you want to see someone's high rounds. No. You go onto their profile, doesn't show shit. Don't show what your highest round is or anything. So where's the competition then? We have nothing. It's so boring now. It's just another case of Treyarch logic. But on the 4th topic I want to cover as well, and I think this is a glitch, I'm pretty sure, in the game. I don't think it's well, it is a problem, but it's more of a glitch. And it's when people leave a game, and I know this has happened to everyone, and I know everybody is complaining about this. When somebody leaves, just one person leaves, it bugs the entire game out. Like, when one person leaves, yeah, your game is gonna look like a fucking kid's sketchbook. Like, the frame rate drops so badly to the point where, not even a sketchbook, it looks like it's somebody's flip book. Do you know when they flip the papers to make something animated? That's literally what you're playing. Let's say you're playing with 4 people, right? It doesn't matter if it's the host or not. That just does not matter. Somebody leaves, your frames are gonna look like a 1986 TV. And not to mention, a lot of other things get bugged in the game as well. For example, so you know the health bars on people on the bottom left of your screen? As soon as someone leaves, oh yeah, someone's dead, but they're not at the same time. Sorry, what? Somebody is dead, you can't see their armor, you can't see shit. Like, on their health bar, I don't know how to explain this, it shows that somebody is dead, but they're not, they're actually still in the game. Or, even better, you can't see their armor, you can't see how much armor they have, how much health they have, it just looks like they're downed, even though they're not. So Treyarch, please fix that shit. Now, the 5th problem with Cold War is, of course, XP earning. What the fuck is that piece of shit? It makes no sense whatsoever. Treyarch, sort your shit out. Now I'm just getting pissed off making this video. Hear me out, right? Solo, you get fuck all XP. So they force you to play with other people in public. Now for a tryhard like me in zombies, right? Maybe have you considered I don't want to play with other people? Have you considered that maybe there's people that constantly leave, in which it results in fucking frames dropping, so it makes me want to play solo, but I can't play solo at the same time because I can't level up my guns. Like, do you see what I mean? It's just one problem ties into another. Literally, guys, the solo XP is ridiculous. You get nothing. And Mr. T-Lexify, I'm pretty sure, has covered this as well. Like, solo XP is absolute horsewank as well. You just don't get anything at the end of the match. But if you play in public, you get quite a lot of XP. Let me also quickly talk about XP boosters. Treyarch, what the fuck were you thinking? First of all, not only that we get fuck all XP boosters like every single week, for the past month I've gotten fuck all XP boosters, like literally none. But can I just say how they work as well is so stupid how they've made it. Treyarch is like, if you want to activate the XP boosters, it has to be before a game starts. Bitch! What is the point of wasting the XP booster before the game starts when we're not earning XP before the game starts? Like what? You guys know what I mean, right? You have to activate it in the menu, and as soon as you activate it, it starts. The timer is already starting. Bitch, I haven't even got into the game. Wait there. Fuck me. Let me get into the game first. What? Why are you activating the booster already? You might as well give me, like for example, you have a 15 minutes XP booster. You might as well have given me 12 minute XP booster, because 3 of the fucking minutes is people not bothering to join the lobby. And even if I play solo and the game starts, it still have wasted a whole minute of the XP. And in solo, you get less XP. Oh my god, Treyarch, fix your shit before I go to the fucking company itself and bang out one of your employees. Now, the 6th thing I wanted to cover. Oh, this one makes me laugh, and it frustrates me at the same time. I call this the zombies guts out of nowhere. When you're in a game, right? When you're in a public game, and you're just training zombies, all of a sudden, some of the zombies decide to stop at their location, look at the wall for a few seconds, think about their life problems, right? They turn around to you, take their guts out, and throw it at you. Do I look like I'm in a glitch spot? Do I look like a fucking statue to you? Why are they throwing guts out of nowhere? Treyarch, now go on, Treyarch, explain this one then. Why am I having to train, right? And I'm in a public match. This doesn't happen in solo, it only happens in public matches, by the way. Why am I having to train? And then some of them, just some of them, just decide to stop on their spot, turn around to me, and RKO me with their guts. What's that all about then? Why do I have to deal with that? I don't have to deal with that. And keep in mind, guys, the amount of times I have went down because of that shit. So for example, I'm training, right? And I'm 1 hit away from death. Zombie Orton slithering. Oh, watch out, throw guts at me, insta down. What? Nah, I'm not even, guys, please, I'm not even gonna get into this. This is gonna frustrate me more than it does already. The next problem that I personally do not like is not being able to inspect your gun's camo. So, do you know when you click R3 and you can inspect your gun's camo, right? For some reason in this game, when you get a camo on your gun and you try to inspect it, it just shows the regular of the gun. Like, it does not show the camo of it. So, I worked hard the other day, right? I just got Dark Matter a few days ago, and I worked so hard to get it, right? I want to inspect my gun to see how good it looks with Dark Matter. I can't do that. Why? Once again, Treyarch, why can we not do simple things like that? We just worked hard for Dark Matter or whatever camo you guys want to get, and we can't even inspect it with the guns. When we inspect it, it's just the gun itself with no camo. Please fix that as well. Let us inspect our camos. It's such a small thing, but you guys don't do anything about it. Now, next up at number 8 is, why can't we get our camos that we have worked hard for inside the mystery box? What is so hard about that? Once again, I got Dark Matter just a few days ago, and I can only have it on my starting gun that I start with, not inside the mystery box. If I want to get a gun out the mystery box, we can't have our camo that we worked hard for on that gun. You did it in Black Ops 3, why can't you do it in this game? Like, this is why people prefer Black Ops 3 over Cold War. Because in Black Ops 3, things like that, small details like that is what make the game good. Being able to have a camo that we've put on the weapon beforehand and then get it out of the mystery box, and once we pick that weapon up we still have that camo on it, is so good. And we have like different options to put whatever camo on there, and whenever we want to get it out the mystery box, we get that camo in the game. The reason I just bring up Dark Matter is because it's such a long and tedious process. It's not hard, it's just long, man. But when we work hard for it, we can only have it as our starting gun. Why is that? Treyarch, once again, why? Why can't we just have the camos we want on the guns? We can choose it beforehand, just like we did in Black Ops 3, and then get it out the mystery box. Why can't we have all of the guns inside the mystery box in Dark Matter? The camo we've spent so long doing, but we can only have it as our starting weapon. Once again, why? Coming in at number 9, it's a small one, that's what she said, and it is not being able to showcase dual wield guns. This includes obviously for the pistols only. I'm pretty sure there's no other gun that you can dual wield. Once again, bringing back Black Ops 3. So you guys remember how we used to inspect the Marshals? Yeah, those guns I fucking loved, and the way you would dual wield and showcase them as well was so sick. Now in Cold War, once again, why can't we do that? If I wanted to showcase my dual wield magnums, which look amazing with Dark Matter by the way, and I want to do when they're dual wield, we can't do that. Why? Just, oh, come on, man. Treyarch, it's so simple, man. Just why do you not add these small details? This is what makes the game shit. Oh, also for exclusive melee weapons like the Hakazashi or whatever the fuck the katana is called, or the other ones, the shovel and stuff, you can't showcase them at all. Let alone fuck dual wield. You can't showcase those exclusive weapons that you just got, that worked hard for, that once again you went into multiplayer, went through hell, spoke with the devil, came back through the 7 gates to get that melee weapon, and you can't even showcase it. What? This just makes me laugh at this point. Like, Treyarch, what are you doing? What are you doing? Coming in at number God knows is the Street Sweeper reload speed is monkeys, donkeys, ballsack. Why is that thing so fucking slow at reloading? And I know, hear me out guys, I know it got a buff, a damage buff or whatever the fuck buff it got. It's not good. We want the reload speed to go up. This is how I know Treyarch doesn't listen to the community at all. Everyone said reload speed, dog wank. Treyarch said, nah B, we're gonna upgrade the fucking damage of it. What? Nobody asked for that? Okay, fine, it's good. It's one of the best weapons now, by the way. I always use it. But my complaint is just the reload speed. Why does it reload fucking 5 ammo at the time? Why can't it be 10? It's so slow at reloading. Why can't it be 10 or 15? Is this such a big deal? And as if that wasn't bad enough, I'm gonna get into Speed Cola and how dog shit that pick is. Well, Speed Cola doesn't help it out either. Just make the bullets on it, just make the reload speed 15 instead of 5. Like, 5 is so fucking slow, because when you pack-a-punch it, it has 45 ammo in it, and it's 5 at a time. So yeah, just buff the reload speed on that gun. Like, when it's not pack-a-punched, make it so it reloads 3 at a time instead of 1, and when it's pack-a-punched, I recommend 15. 15 is really good. 15, or even 10. 10 is good. It's still 2 times better. Now, I've lost count at this point, but this next problem is to do with the Bunny Easter egg and Firebase Z. Basically, you get killed from the Bunny Easter egg and Firebase Z. Now you might be wondering, what the hell are you on about? It's actually when you're doing the Bunny Easter egg itself. When you go up to the bunny and look at it for 20 seconds, that's what I'm talking about. When you're in a solo game, right, and you're there like, oh, just talk to Ravenov. It doesn't do shit for me, to be honest. Talking to Ravenov doesn't do anything. It doesn't take the zombie away or anything. So I have to literally train the zombie to get it as far away from that shit as possible and go over there. And when you're in the animation of the bunny coming to you, unless you don't have armor, when the bunny is heading towards you, so you teleport to the Dark Ether, the fucking zombie can kill you and you can't move until the bunny like comes to you and jumps you to the Dark Ether. It's actually bullshit the amount of times I've went down doing that bunny Easter egg alone. Like, you stand there like a melon, and as soon as it activates, the zombie can just bang, 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 you go down. As soon as you get in the Dark Ether, game ends if you're in solo. If you're in public, you go down. Oh god, praise upon my soul, give me patience with this next one. Let's talk about guns for a second, guys. Do you remember how I talked about how hard it was to get the Street Sweeper? How I had to get dragged through hell by the devil himself and then get basketball thrown out of it and then get the Street Sweeper, yeah? Well, turns out that's not the best gun in zombies. Now you might be saying,
obviously, you idiot, it's the ray gun.
It's a wonder weapon, or this other gun. No. You won't believe, or sorry, I think you do believe. If you're a zombies player, you do believe what the best gun in the game is. And you know what that is? The fucking Hoover. Oh sorry, the Hauer. That dildo trend of a gun is the best gun in the game. Can you believe that? Now hear me out on what I have to say. A gun such as the Hauer, right, that is accessible to everybody. It doesn't matter what level you are. That shotgun is unlocked and you can have it straight away. And I know like perks when you up tier, upgrade it and stuff like that makes it more powerful. But once you actually level into the game, that gun becomes the best weapon in the game regardless. The Hauer is accessible to everybody and is the best gun in the game. It one-taps everything at any round. It is by far better than the ray gun, and people have already not complained about this because they're like, oh, we've got this gun, we're fine with it. But here's the thing, for the people who actually work hard for exclusive guns, such as I, which I worked for the Street Sweeper, I expect the Street Sweeper to be fucking better than the Hauer. Now people might be saying, why are you complaining? The Street Sweeper is already good. I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining for the fact that guns in this game, such as the Street Sweeper and the comparison to other guns, it's just imbalanced. A gun that you work hard for is worse than the gun that is accessible to everybody. Why? So you're telling me all that time I didn't have to get into multiplayer just to unlock the Street Sweeper, or it just might be my preference that I like the Street Sweeper because of its fire rate and stuff like that, so I wanted to get it anyway. But it makes no sense for a gun that has to be unlocked through a certain challenge, through a certain effort, just for it to be worse than a gun that is accessible to literally everybody. And it's better than the ray gun. I'm not saying that that gun needs a nerf, but it absolutely needs a nerf. That shit is better than every gun in the game, including the ray gun. The ray gun! How is the Henry the Hoover 800 better than the fucking ray gun? It makes no sense. Treyarch! I worked so hard for the Street Sweeper. I worked so hard just for it to be a piece of shit compared to the Hauer. The Hauer just one-tap.
I talk about my one-taps.
Every zombie, every single round. Because there's a cap after round 40 or something on the zombie's health bar. And it does more damage. But the Street Sweeper is fuck all compared to it. Especially the reload speed. But yeah, that one just really frustrates me because it just doesn't make sense. Exclusive guns that you work hard for are worse than the guns that are free in the game.
Treyarch Logic, once again.
I'm just saying, Treyarch, it's not fair on the people who actually put effort into the game to get an exclusive weapon just for it to be worse than a free gun such as the Hauer. It's stupid and it's not in balance of the game. Another thing I want to cover, or it's actually more of an addition that Treyarch need to be working on, is the camos in Cold War compared to Black Ops 3 are so shambolics. It makes no sense whatsoever how a game that was made 6 years ago has better camos than a game that has been made less than a year ago. Let me give you an example. Cherry Fizz in Black Ops 3 looks phenomenal. In my opinion, the best camo in any Call of Duty. Compare that in Black Ops 3 to, for example, say any camo, literally any camo, any there's not even, has there even been an exclusive camo in Cold War? Like, compare that to any camo in Cold War. It's not even a comparison, right? Like, Cherry Fizz is just beating it by a milestone. And it's not just Cherry Fizz, it's every single camo, well, nearly every single camo in Black Ops 3 just looks, why does it look so much better? And this isn't even opinion based, by the way, this isn't even my opinion, this is like majority of people have said this. Black Ops 3 has 100%, by a milestone, has better camos than Cold War.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can't even say that's false. The only camo that's actually quite decent in Cold War is Dark Ether. Not even the DM Ultra in flipping multiplayer looks good. That looks way worse than the one in Zombies. That's why people just go into multiplayer. People more often go into Zombies to get Dark Ether rather than DM Ultra, because DM Ultra really does not look that good, especially compared to a Black Ops 3 camo like Cherry Fizz, or I don't know, the Empire camo, the exclusive one, or any camo in general, to be honest, in Black Ops 3. Looking at the camos in some of the bundles in the store, by the way, gives me tier 1 depression. It actually gives me anxiety looking at some of the camos in the bundles, and they cost like 2,000, 2,400 COD points. Have you seen the Maxis bundle, yeah? And the camo on the AK-74U? That is, by the way, reactive. I think I just developed Parkinson's looking at that camo. Why is it so ugly compared to any camo in Black Ops 3? Please, Treyarch, explain to me. Speaking of bundles, guys, this is the next problem. Don't bother buying any bundles in Call of Duty Cold War. They're dog shit, they don't give you anything apart from a decent skin. The fucking reactive camos look like donkey teeth. Not to mention the normal camos that you get with the guns look like Gandhi's flip-flops. Not to mention that nobody gives a shit about the amount of emblems and calling cards they add in the bundles that nobody gives a shit about. Just don't bother buying the bundles, okay? They don't give you fuck all compared to a decent skin. The only decent bundle that you should be getting is either the P.O. Woods one or the Maxis one, just for the skin. Literally just for the skin. Everything else, Michael Jordan basketball hooper into the bin. Right, let's talk about perks for a second. And when I say perks, I just mean 2 perks that are fucking more useless than a carpet in your house. Oh, and you know what I'm on about? Speed Cola and Tombstone. Oh man, guys, I don't want to bring up Black Ops 3 again, but I have to. The comparison between Speed Cola and Cold War, in hopes you would think like, oh, there's 5 tiers to it. You think it would get good, right? It would get better than the BO3 one. No.
Fuck no, baby!
BO3 Speed Cola is so much better than the fucking Speed Cola in Cold War. Once again, Treyarch, why? Why is this so... The reload speed, it's like it does nothing. It is one of the most useless perks in the game. Oh no, sorry, Tombstone is the most fucking useless perk in the game because it doesn't even work properly. You see, Speed Cola is actually decent because it has that like tier 4, I don't know if it was tier 4 or tier 5, where you can actually like throw things while sprinting or reload while sprinting, so that's quite decent. But apart from that, which is so minor, the whole point of Speed Cola that we used to know is to reload fast. No, that just doesn't exist in Cold War. Reloading fast does not exist in Cold War. Compared to Black Ops 3, oh my god. I remember reloading one of my SMGs with Speed Cola in Black Ops 3 like less than a melee second. Like, it was crazy. Now in Cold War, they're like, nah, sack it off, lad. Tombstone. Oh man, Tombstone, what have they done to you? How have they made it worse than it is in Black Ops 2? Okay, that's a bit of an over-exaggeration. But what really annoys me is that it doesn't work properly. The whole point of Tombstone, on the tier 5, once you get tier 5 for Tombstone, what we wanted was so good. In hindsight, it looks phenomenal. Like, prevent perk decay, so when you go down, you don't lose any of your perks apart from Tombstone, obviously. It says you lose Tombstone, but you don't lose your other perks. That's not the case. Either it's a glitch, or Treyarch just don't give a shit about how bad Tombstone is. When you go down and you think, oh, I've got preventing perk decay, and you can see on your screen that you are not going to lose your perks, you still have all of your 6-7 perks. But when you go down and you revive yourself, or if anybody else revives yourself, or if you revive yourself with self-revive, you will lose majority of your perks and you will only have 3 perks left. And you're there like, what? Why did that just happen? I'm sure I have Tombstone and it's tier 5. I'm supposed to prevent any perk decay apart from Tombstone itself. No, that's just not the case. So Treyarch, whatever the fuck you've done with Tombstone, in my opinion it's broken. Not in a good way at all. When we go down, we don't not lose all our perks. We only keep 3 of our perks when we're supposed to keep all of them, which makes no sense to me. And for the fact that they've added Who's Who into Tombstone, it's so shit, like nobody uses it. Literally nobody uses it, because as soon as you go into Shadow form and you're round 55 and afterwards when it's super sprinters, oh yeah bitch, good luck reviving yourself without getting hit 2 times, without getting 2 tapped and dying instantly. When I use Tombstone Shadow form after round 55, I develop Parkinson's in real life, because I know as soon as I try to revive myself, I get 2 taps straight away, game ends. Why would you do that when you have self revive, when you have quick revive tier 5? Just why? Once again, why? Now people have complained a lot about Deadwire being overpowered. At the same time, here's my argument, and it's a quick one. Shut the fuck up, we're playing against AI. Now, I'm not talking about Deadwire here. I want to talk about how fucking demoralizing Napalm Burst and Shatterblast are in the game. Nobody uses it, apart from when it activates in your fucking elemental pop. Minority of people have said, nerf Deadwire because it's too overpowered compared to the other ammo mods. I say, shut the fuck up once again. How about you actually buff Napalm Burst and Shatterblast so they're actually quite as decent as Deadwire is? Because in the higher rounds, round 55 afterwards, you're 99.9% of the time are using either Cryo Freeze or most of the time Deadwire, because it's so good. It's not game breaking, it's good. Can't exactly say the same thing about Shatterblast and Napalm Burst. Oh, especially Napalm Burst, holy shit. Please Treyarch, just buff those things. There are certain things in Cold War that needs to be buffed, and Napalm Burst is definitely top 5. Shatterblast is okay, but it's still not good enough to be able to be used. Mainly I think it's mainly not because of what it does, it's mainly because of the cooldown. But for Napalm Burst, oh man, just get that shit out of here, man. Oh yeah, this one is good, this one's good. Guys, Plague Diamond in Cold War, in a simple sentence, makes me want to marry someone and get a divorce. What? Treyarch, let me ask you something. What the fuck were you thinking when you made Plague Diamond? Guys, hear me out, please. I know you're there like, but it looks really good on certain guns. The reason I say that, the whole point of getting Diamond in any game is so it has, what? Diamond on it. But when we get Plague Diamond, why the fuck is 99% of the gun purple, not diamond? Why is... Let me give you a really good example of this. Street Sweeper. Why? Tell me. Why is 99.9999% of the gun fucking dog shit purple, and like the teeniest, inchiest bit of the gun is diamond? What's the point of it then? What is the point of getting diamond when it looks like that? Why can't the whole gun be diamond? Oh my god, guys, do you know how good the Plague Diamond is going to be compared to Dark Ether if all of the gun is just diamond? Like, you go on Cold War right now and you put on diamond, if you have it obviously, put on diamond on the Krig or any of the assault rifles, apart from the Farah, see, the Farah, they realized their mistake. In the Farah, yeah, when Season 2 started, when we got Plague Diamond or Dark Ether for the Farah, apart from 2% of the gun being fucking diamond, every part of the gun is diamond, and everybody uses it as their showcase because that's what we wanted, not just 2% of the gun being diamond. Then there's no point of getting diamond. Treyarch needs to fix that shit, because majority of the gun is just that dog shit purple color that looks like the red hex color from Black Ops 3. I really didn't like that fucking camo, and that's why Plague Diamond is so much shitter. I don't even know if that's a word or not. It's so much shitter than it is the diamond in multiplayer. like the diamond and multiplayer, oh my god, it makes me orgasmic. Not to mention inequality. Treyarch, fuck you, making diamond and multiplayer look so much better than Plague Diamond and fucking zombies. That is racism to the zombies community. That is segregation if I've ever seen it. Now guys, we are coming towards the end. This is the second to last problem in Cold War, which is actually a glitch that I found out by myself. And this includes playing solo, or even when you're in a public match, or even when you're in a private match and everyone else leaves and it's just you by your own, and you want to get to a high round. What I realized is, when I played solo, the higher the round that I got, the less XP that I got. Now I know I talked about how you get less XP in solo, right? But in my case, it actually got to the point where once I got to my highest round, which was, by the way, it was round 164, not to brag or anything, but once I got to my highest round, right, I slowly realized whilst I kept going up rounds, I looked at my class and my DMR just was not leveling up. Keep in mind, at the time, my DMR was level, I think it was level 2. That entire game, I shit you not, after round 60 or 70, it was when I started using the DMR. After round 60 to 70, 100 whole rounds later, I shit you not guys, my DMR leveled up once. Yeah, once. You fucking try it by your own. You try to level up a gun, go into a high round. I promise you, after round 60 or 70, I don't know when it happened, but I'm pretty sure every time I went up a round, the XP just got less and less and less and less, to the point where my DMR leveled up once. How in 100 rounds of me killing zombies with the DMR I leveled up once? So yeah, Treyarch, you definitely need to fix that shit. I know for a fact that's a glitch. You can't go 100 rounds without leveling up once. On a DMR that's level 2, by the way. That's crazy. Now guys, that we have come to the last problem with Cold War, please, if you are still here, I would really much appreciate you giving this video a like. It really does help me out. And who knows, maybe Noah J, Mr. Dalek JD, or especially Mr. TLXify, if you're reacting to this, you're my one true love. Shout out to daddy. Nah, but for real, if someone like Mr. TLXify is watching this, thank you so much for the support, and thank you for sharing the message so Treyarch can get this shit together once and for all. But without further ado guys, the final problem in Cold War is, I don't know if this has happened to you guys before, but this is just such a minor problem. It's not that much of a big deal either, but it's actually Firebase Z crashing. I don't know if this is for PlayStation 4 players only, but I personally have the PlayStation 4. I've heard some people on YouTube especially have said about this problem. They have the exact same problem as me, and it's the map itself that crashes your game due to you getting, I don't know, it's either the Ray or your graphics or whatever it is, but whatever it causes it completely crashes the console. You have to literally unplug your console to be able to play the map again. Like, your console completely crashes, it turns off your controller, it doesn't let you reconnect it, and I'm pretty sure it happens after round 10. Literally at any point it can RKO you out of nowhere and it could turn off your PlayStation completely. I don't know if this is cross console as well. I've heard PC players complain about this. I don't know about Xbox players, but yeah, I don't think it's much of a big problem on the PlayStation 5, but it's definitely still happening. It's happened for 2 months, and it's really annoying because I like Firebase Z, but I can't play it for some reason. I tried deleting and re-downloading the game, and shit didn't work. But yeah guys, that is the problems with Cold War. If you guys have gotten this far into this video, thank you so much. You know what, 8 years of good luck just for getting this far. Honestly, I do appreciate the support. I know I haven't been uploading much recently. I am 100% uploading much more now. It's just because I was grinding for Dark Matter and, you know, all these problems that I've been having in IRL as well. But I'm definitely good now. I am getting a lot of videos ahead to record and stuff like that. I'm getting Outbreak recorded, I'm getting a lot of other games recorded, so stay tuned. I promise you there is more videos coming. So yeah guys, without further ado, more videos incoming. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been your boy Max, and peace.